Alright, so I was just now reading my book, and this one goes out for those that are walking the path. So if you're walking the path, this is for you. But I was just now reading my book, and this book, oh, by the way, this book, the psychology of the masculine, but it spoke and said when you have a certain level of consciousness, like when your consciousness is high, you have one or two options. You must either make a forward thrust to attain enlightenment, so you must go all the way, go completely to the enlightened state, or you must reduce your consciousness in order to survive within the 3D realm or within the physical world. So, I mean, for me, that one quote, that one line right there is self-explanatory enough, especially for someone who's like experienced it. I'm pretty sure if you experienced it, you totally understand. But just in case someone hasn't really fully gone to that level of consciousness yet, I explain. So the 3D realm isn't about consciousness, it's about physicality, it's about the physical world, the physical realm. That's what's called the physical realm. But the 4D realm, or the other side, which is called the enlightened space, or like the spiritual side, the spiritual world, the energetic, the frequencies, all that, that's the 4D realm. It's kind of like interstellar in a sense, something like that. But anyhow, so having that level of consciousness within the 3D realm is kind of like a contradiction, because it shouldn't be that much consciousness here on the 3D realm. That consciousness belongs in the 4D. So in order for you to stay in that state, you must transcend the 3D realm and go to 4D. Whether that means dying and literally going there, or whether that means just detaching from the physical realm, like how you see some monks, some silent monks do, or some Buddhists do, or some other religions like Taoism, how they do. You must completely detach from the 3D realm and then ascend to the 4D realm. And that is difficult because, like, nowadays, if you do that within normal society, modern society, you're considered like a crazy. You're considered crazy. You're literally considered crazy. Probably like someone outside the world, or someone who lives in the woods by themselves, just living offline. Like, that is what it translates to in the 3D realm, if I'm being honest. But your other option is, once you have that much level of consciousness, what you can do is reduce it. I know it sucks, because who doesn't want to be on a higher level of consciousness? But being within this physical realm and not attaining the enlightened or totally detached from the 3D realm space, you will go insane. You will go crazy. You cannot stay there. It becomes saddening. It becomes miserable, because you're like, yo, this is what I could be. This is what I could attain. But instead, I'm here on Earth. And then from that perspective, from that level of consciousness, it's like Earth sucks. It's like it's so incomplete. It's so much despair. It's so much misery. It's so much. I hate it here. You understand that 3D realm is really hell. 3D realm is really suffering. This is suffering. You understand that when you have that level of consciousness. So in order for you to get over that obstacle, you must either one, escape the 3D realm, escape hell, which is this, or two, lower your consciousness, so therefore you don't see it as hell. So therefore you don't see it as what it is, because that's honestly what it is. Most of us just don't have enough consciousness to realize, like, no, Earth is hell. This is suffering. These are this is hell. These are demons walking around. This is hell. I don't know how else to explain it. But a lot of people don't have the awareness and the consciousness to understand that this is hell. So when you do have that awareness, you're like, yo, I'm in hell. I want to leave. I want to get out. I want to escape. How can I escape? How can I escape? And that's why people reach enlightenment. Enlightenment is the true space where we're supposed to be in. It's the lack of separation between us and God. It's the non-duality, the oneness. But if you don't reach that enlightenment state, then you also have enough consciousness to understand, like, I'm supposed to be there, but I'm here. Help. So, to elaborate a little further, that's why some people go into alcoholism when they reach that enlightened state. Not because, oh, it was a fraud and I'm just talking on my and this and that. No, it's like some people actually hit that space, but they can't maintain that space. So therefore, they go into a space like, I need to lower my consciousness. I need to lower my consciousness. If not, I'm gonna go crazy. I need to lower my consciousness. Like, for example, when I first dabbled in shadow work, it was back like a year ago, probably. Yeah, like last year, January, I dabbled heavily into shadow work and started playing with my subconscious and unconscious. I had to get alcohol. I'm not even a drinker, I'll be honest. Don't really drink. But a couple times I had to have alcohol just because I understood. In fact, I didn't really comprehend it like how I do now that I'm in this book. It's not teaching me nothing, but it's confirming everything I know. And it's translating it into a way that's easier to comprehend, a way that's easier to understand. So back then I didn't realize that, but I know that alcohol lowers your consciousness. I know it pushes you down to a lower level. I know that it pushes you down to your unconscious in a way, and not in a way that I'm doing shadow work, but in a way that I'm losing consciousness. So that's what I did. After doing like deep shadow work, I will use my sexual energy, my creative energy. I'll use music. So music is like a medium for me and my shadow work. That's how I write what I experience through my meditations. That's how I write through what I experience through my active imaginations. That's how I document everything through music. So that's what music is for me. It's not like, oh, I want to get rich, I want to be a superstar. Nah, music is just a way for me to contain all my findings and my research within my shadow work. That's all music is for me. So yeah, at that time I was heavy into making music. And I would write all this stuff down, like, okay, this is what I've been through, this is what I've been through. But like right after I finished making a song, I had to decompress. I had to go to a lower level. I had to let go of some of the consciousness I was feeling. I would meditate for like a 30 minutes to an hour just to increase that consciousness. Because like, at that point, once you get to a certain point, when you understand energy and frequencies and consciousness, you know how to manipulate it. You know what do I need to do to increase it, what do I need to do to decrease it. What's the sweet spot for me to do my shadow work? What's the sweet spot for me to get some visions of the future or get some good dreams? What's the sweet spot for me to de-escalate all this stuff? Like, to some people I sound crazy. I know that's the price I have to pay to find the audience that I'm looking for. To some people, they're like, what's wrong with this dude? This dude is nuts. Why did I cook this channel? Like, who's this? Like, I know, that's fair. And if that is you, then I 100% recommend you to find a different channel. It's not for you. We are the seekers. We are not one of you. So yeah, if this doesn't resonate, then that's cool, 100% cool. But for the people who does resonate, this is for you. This is for you. You understand. You understand. You probably read Carl Jung. You probably read Joseph Campbell. You probably know about Jordan Peterson. You probably dug into yourself, your man intelligence, is introspection. You probably done the work. You probably did shadow work. You probably experienced the consciousness. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there. You experienced it. What's known doesn't need to be said. So you understand. You understand. You understand. But that's as far as I go now. I'm just gonna continue with my book, outside in nature, as we should be. And I'm just gonna keep reading my book and keep learning more about myself. And then I keep educating y'all. The more I find out, the more I tell y'all. It's all about literally with every religion. I just had this conversation with someone. The goal of every single religion there is to help others gain consciousness. And that's the whole purpose of my channel. How can I help y'all gain consciousness? I understand that I approach it through a unique perspective. I'm also of a nerd, I'm an intellectual. I like to rationalize things. I like to comprehend it. So once I help us, like some spiritual experiences can't be comprehended rationally or can't be rationalized. I understand that, but I try my best to rationalize the steps that I took to get to that level of consciousness or to have that consciousness awaken within me or expanded within me. And once I rationalize that, it's kind of like me giving y'all the blueprint or the steps to follow for yourselves, so y'all can actually take part in that experience yourselves. Yeah, but anyhow, until next time.